There you are. Get you out of there. There we go. Sorry. I seem to have misplaced that. It happens just with viewers all the time, you know. Place camera, leaving it on while in the drawer, you know how it is. Anyway, there we go. Nice and framed. How's that? Nice, huh? Now, so, today's exciting, overexposed episode is... What are we doing again? Oh yes, that's right. Gotham Academy, the comic. Now I'm sure everyone's aware of the New 52. Yes, I know, some of you have an issue with it. I honestly, the semi-fan, don't care. And by semi, I mean, I was a fan of the comics, nor did I collect them as a kid. Anyway, so Gotham Academy. I don't like looking for information on something I'm trying to get into. You know, like you have to go do the research, you know, on the backstory and the larger current DC universe, whichever one that is, that's taking place in. So I kind of like it to inform me of what's going on, rather than, okay, now I have to look up on Wikipedia to find information on this that the comic book should give me, or something I should already know as being a humongous comic book fan. I am a fan, but I don't own like 500... well, okay, yeah. I have comics, but I don't have 500, you know, DC comics. Actually, I own very little DC comics. But the point is, I don't know everything about the dang multiverse. So, Gotham Academy, because it's a new series, it came out very recently, a few months ago, like sometime late last year, I believe, or something like that. It's only up to like a sixth or seventh issue, or something like that. That's what I got. And how do you say that? I mean, it takes place in the Batman universe. It's Gotham Academy, so it's centered around Batman. Because who else would really be a superhero in Gotham? I mean, come on. And it follows this girl named Olive. Olive is introduced as the regular high school student starting up her new school year after coming back from camp. And apparently a lot happened in camp, which we get into later. We're giving bits and pieces, piecing this whole thing together. It's just pretty good storytelling, you know. Starting off unknown and then filling in the blanks little by little, like, oh, that means this means that, and oh, no wonder she acted so schizo at that one particular moment, or why she's feeling flustered over here at the next. You know, it all means something. And yeah, it just follows the story, the life and adventures and madcap mayhem of Olive, who apparently, so far, is a high school student. Her mother was magic, apparently. Her mother was some sort of sorceress who was somehow defeated because she was sent to Arkham Asylum. And Olive is now also magic, or magically inclined, but she doesn't know magic. Like, she could do it out of reflex more than actually, like, summoning it, like, doing it, like, you know, it's more like, whoa, okay, that stopped it. I didn't know I could do that, but I'm glad it did. You know, stuff like that. So more out of reflex. She befriends her past love interest, or boyfriend, and his little sister, whose name is Maps. That's her nickname. I don't exactly know what her real name is, but Maps is, guess this, is obsessed with maps. She's very good at making maps. She's also very good at reading and following maps. That's why she's called Maps. And they're extremely close. They're actually are, I think they're roommates, in the girls' dormitory. And Olive is just kind of caught up in this slight mystery that goes on at Gotham Academy, because they have the condemned North Pole, where no one should go. Ooh, spooky. So yeah, of course, teens are going to go there, because some authority told them not to. And so it's a bit of a loose, generic plot. You know, crazy stuff happens, spooky stuff, some unexplained stuff happens at night. People are like, what the heck was that? It's incited by like 5 different people. What was that? And if people have theories, and people say it's all connected, some people say it's individual, some say it was from some lady from like 50 years ago or something like that who was born in the turn of the century or something, and like her ghost is wandering the halls, or something like that. You know, so everyone has their little theories and stuff, and it's nice, and Olive interacts with other people as normal teens do. They have angst, they have anxieties, they have the people who are, I am the best thing since sliced bread, and I'm going to impress the hell out of you because I'm the man, you know? And there are the meek characters, you know, that's okay, you know? I don't mind, you know, so there are realistic, organic, a bit stereotypical or typical characters, you know? And the mystery starts, it's all kind of scattered still, because nothing's really 100% explained. Like, all of his backstory is never really explained. Only a few issues ago, we saw that, by end of issue 2 or 3, we saw that she's magic. Because she survives walking through a fire after finding a cult, which, for whatever reason, every time a mystery is followed and found out, then suddenly we jump to the next day, and they barely comment on what happened last night. So it follows the lost formula of, yeah, that would have been cool, but let's not really talk about that right now, because that's not what's really important. What's really important is this math test right now. So there's a bit of that going around in the plot, so it gets a little annoying with that cliffhanger. Next day, yeah, I'm here doing my math homework, you know, or in the middle of math class, you know, and it's just, what? But yeah, interesting bits are falling into place. Olive has vague memories of being in North Hall, even though this is her first time at Gotham Academy. Oh, and Batman occasionally makes an appearance as Bruce Wayne. And apparently he knows Olive for whatever reason. It's never explained. He just knows Olive by name while she's off exploring with maps on the roof. And they almost die, almost falling off the roof. It has a lot of bits and pieces. But it all starts to come together, you know. And teen angst happens during the last summer vacation where she met a boy who is now in Gotham Academy with her. And he kind of still hits on her. Wow, okay. So there's a love triangle I don't know what the hell's going on. People like people, and people do things for weird reasons. Like, one boy is actually perpetuating a mystery just for one female character to still pursue the mystery, even though the mystery is completely made up or whatever. So he's Scooby-Dooing it just for a girl he likes to still have not exactly a purpose, but like something for her to do that she's interested in. We find that out in the middle of one issue. It's like, wow, these kids must be bored out of their minds to come up with stuff like this, to pass the time. And there's all this mystery about the double X's, this mark that appears everywhere in the architecture of Gotham Academy. And then she finally stumbles upon a secret passages that are built into Gotham Academy to get from place to place without being seen. Who really does that for a children's boarding school? I know it's Gotham, but it's like not everybody has like a secret backstory, or intention, or whatever mindset it was to make this place, design it that way. Can't it just be like a regular place? I don't know. It just seems weird that just seems a bit convenient for the plot to give it that extra layer of, there's a bit more interest in the architecture or overall scheme, like someone had been planning something from like 100 years ago. Or something like that, I don't know. I'm still waiting for it to plan out as to why the secret passages exist in the first place. But it answers a lot of questions of stuff of early on where Max is saying, I hear stuff in the walls, stuff's going on in the wall. Like, I hear something, and it kind of bugs her, and other people are hearing this too. Like, what is that in the walls? So that's explained. It's someone moving around in there. Turns out, it's Killer Croc. He's the weird eyes glowing thing we see off in the North Hall windows and in the walls. And apparently he knows all of his mother? Like they were cellmates or something, or inmate friends, like they knew each other. And her mother says, I'll let you know how to get out if you promise to look after my daughter. And somehow Olive went to the Gotham Academy, where the secret exit from Arkham leads to Gotham Academy, where Olive transfers that year. It's like, that's a bit of convenience, or something like that. It's kind of alluded to, or something like that. But it's just like, that's off to another very good coincidence. And then they track down Killer Croc for more answers about Olive's mysterious past when she was like 5, or why she was at North Hall when it first burned down, which make it condemned, and what more information about her mother. And when they corner him to talk to him about that, guess who shows up? Batman. Finally. Took him like 5-ish issues for him to finally show up. And that's pretty much basically where we're at now until the next issue. But people might find it a bit too slow and a bit incoherent. I like it for the mystery. That's about it. It's engaging enough. I love teen angst. I'm a big fan of teen angst. Yeah. So I have tons of romance comics and stuff about relationships. I love relationship dynamics and stuff. So it has plenty of teen angst. The school grounds itself, they really explore. Like, they go to each individual corner of Gotham Academy. They don't just stay like, the classroom, the hallway, their dorm room, and then outside in the quad. It's not just, and then repeat. No, they go all over the dang place. They utilize every square foot of Gotham Academy in the comic. They go to the, whatever, not plotline, but like mystery puzzle piece that they theorize, or a conclusion they come to, and they follow it to a different location on the campus. They go to the theater. They go to the, the bathroom. Maybe something leads them to the bathroom, or the staircase. It's not just these 5 locations and repeat. It's everywhere. And they network. They talk to other people. One guy has a bag about not an escape artist, but like he has a bag full of like lockpicking tools and minor explosives that like more for distraction more than destruction. So he's like the go-to guy who hires out his services. So they showcase a lot of teenagers' skills, in the series. A lot of personality. Nobody here is flat. No one's one tone. Everyone has their personality, and they wear that personality on their sleeve. Like, they express that. I'm the cool guy. I express that I'm the cool guy. I'm the meek, or I'm a bit more average, or I'm just kind of there. There's a few of those characters. They're like, yeah, I'm the guy who's just kind of there, for moral support. Other characters a bit more sporadic. Others, a bit more cool back. Some more loud. Some more quiet. Some more mysterious. Like the guy from the summer place. He just pops in out of nowhere. Olive trips off the stairs. He catches her somehow out of nowhere. Just catches her like this. And they're like face to face. And he's like, Olive, I will always be there to catch you. Like last summer. Remember? I'll always be there to catch you. It's like, that's very romantic, yet also kind of stalkerish a little bit, just a tiny bit. But it's not too creepy, but it's nice. It shows that this guy's committed to her, but we still have no idea who the hell that is. And where the hell did he come from? And was he stalking her? And that's why he was there? Whatever. But it has a lot of decent mysteries, and half of them so far are being solved or debunked through investigation. They're compelled, I guess because they're really super bored, is my conclusion. And the basic want to know what the heck happened back. That's about it. So I give Gotham Academy, my seal of approval. I know it's not for everyone. It's more of a side story, independent side story, basically, to the Gotham universe. I've heard some things about it. I kind of... They reinvent and come up with stuff all the time, so there's no real point in trying to keep track of it all, except loosely, just to, kind of keep up, so you'll know what people are talking about. But overall, I'm just kind of saying, okay, they exist in that world. Okay. Big Marvel event thing that the writers are trying to... They've been doing stuff since the 80s, honestly, so I'm honestly not really keeping track of this stuff as, ooh, major universe happenings. Stuff happened before. It will happen again. I'm not too interested in it. The lesson deals with more mass death. For some strange reason, those always just really get to me. Yeah. Mass genocide in DC Universe? What's more fun than that? Anyway. So, this is the Archivist, and I'd like to say, take care, and, as always, see you inside the screen. Bye.